Well, welcome everybody to this. This is craft haul. Now, before I go any further with this craft haul, I do want to explain to you guys that the paintings that you see, this first painting right here, I don't think none of these are for sale yet, but if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Right here. Let me just go ahead and assemble the light. Give you guys a better view. I'm in my art mode right now. So, fitting. Got some good lighting here. Because YouTube getting on by my lighting. So I think the light that's on my side is pretty much better than the light that's on this side, but this side is always off because it's on my nerves. So it's a little bit too much, but we're going to go ahead and get to a little bit of the Craft Hall Art Show Edition. And yes, I did yank my power cord because I tried to make an earlier video and I almost slipped on my Wii and broke my neck. So that's how the power cord got yanked. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this. It's getting hot in here. But we're going to wing this while I'm in this hot ass jacket. Got my fur on, but you know, you can rock fur in the spring in New York. So we're going to pretend we're in New York right now. Okay. So let's get started. I told y'all we're in New York. In New York, they wear furs. So I got my fur on today. This is I skinned my best cheetah to get this type of outfit first. Okay. So this one is called Kingdom. This is all Kingdom here. Alright? This is a story about two sons. Okay? This son here, this one's I did with my little squiggly lines. I'm going to tell you about squiggly lines in a minute. This son here, this is LaFar. Okay? Now, LaFar is more of a warhead. So for the warhead, I created something at the bottom. You guys want to get a bigger view. But I just want you to get you guys an overview of this real quick. So LaFar is a warhead. So he likes, you know, battle. He's a battle. You know, he's into combat. So that's why I made LaFar in his army uniform. As you can see, gave him a little army suit and everything, you know, that stuff right there. I know you can't see it, but I will put up a bigger picture of the art. Hopefully I can do it on my one of my media tools, and I'll just give you that. Now the second son, that's Aries. Aries is in the blue right here. Now see, Aries, he's not into war. That's why he's in just a regular outfit. You know, he's more of a fashion, not fashionista, but more like a fashion expert. He loves designing clothes and stuff. And I should lock my door because I don't want people barging in on me. Alright. So yeah, Aries is more of like a fashion expert. He loves clothes. He loves making clothes. He's a creator. And he doesn't want to destroy anything. This is their father. He has no name. Their father is, you know, he's getting ready to cross over towards the Lord. And before he transcends to heaven, he wants to leave only one son his throne. Now, while he's transcending to heaven, he is getting the vision of each son becoming heir to the throne. So he gives us a sense of Arius's LaFar's vision. So I'm gonna go over here. Now LaFar's vision is this window right here. These little windows here. This first window peeps up into this part here. Now this part here is all of I'm sorry. This is LaFar's vision. So this is LaFar's vision. LaFar's vision goes over to this window up here. This is a really big window, and it's because it's descending into a really bad destruction of their kingdom of Moboria. Okay? I'm weighing this as I go along, so please don't judge me. Moboria is all under destruction. This is destruction. This is where the war starts. You know, I told you before, Lafarius is a warhead. So, of course, he's going to create extreme war, and then fire blooms. Chaos in the war. There is chaos within this fire here. The inspiration of this fire is specifically this little bit of a logo that I had in my pants pocket, and I decided to create it, you know, to create the chaos that's going on in this war. So that's where this particular fire came from. A logo that I got in my hand. And at the bottom, you're going to see in the picture, but I'll lift it up so you guys can see it. I'll lift it up there. I think that's what you guys are seeing right here, so I'll just tilt it up. Right here is Lafarius's ship. Basically, he has his men. He has the men on his jacket to commemorate the men that he lost during this war. And they're descending up to this plane here, this little road that they made themselves. And they made their mark here. So that means that war has officially begun, and that's where the fire comes in. Now that is just one vision that the Father had before he dies. This is Aries. Aries wants more of a peace, a calmer place. This is what we want as a people, you know? We want people to simply not be idiots and just come into a world of peace. Now, this world of peace will come with, you know, very, very much prettier things. So transfer from, once again, this window to this window. So this window has a creation system, you know, filled with nostalgia of when Aries was a child. His favorite shoe, his favorite pen, and his mom's favorite hat when she went to church. So that's pretty much Aries' dream of ruling the kingdom. He's going to leave everything the same. He doesn't want to change anything. So that's pretty much what that is. And also at the bottom right here is his mother's favorite necklace. Okay? And that's binding all three of them together. So who do you think their father would choose? Does he want to choose destruction? Or does he want to choose peace and tranquility? So that's the first painting. I don't know how I'm going to merge these two, but I hope I can merge these two when I use my Word document. But if not, I will give that to you with this picture. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I have another painting here that I made. This little basic painting. This is something that I did. It's kind of still life. Hope you guys enjoy it. So, this is simply just called bottles. Alright, it's not champagne bottles. It's just 3 basic paint bottles that are in 3 sizes: small, medium, large. And they're in this lonely room. And while they're in this lonely room, they see this little white light. It's gray, you know, like kind of like my lamp. This little gray lamp. Right next to this little thing's a white light. And of course you're not going to see, of course it's going to be fucking. Sorry about that. My lap's like a beach right now. Of course, there are all 3 tops are gleaming because of this light. And the little one, we're going to talk about the little one in a minute. But they're in this lonely room. And the little one had a little bit of like a little writing on it. That's why I put that little thing on it. Had a little bit of writing on it. Tell them what kind of paint it was. This is pink, the generic brand. This is red, another generic brand. It's just red and black. And this is all variations of my favorite color pink. And I love this painting because I'm getting hot, but this video is almost over. I love this painting because of how I did the table. This table here is something I made off the top of my head. I love making tables like this because you get to see the stands, It was actually 4 legs. I made 3 legs because I didn't know how to, create the back. I made every variation of pink and purple. From here, this kind of looks like a neon pink. I know you can't see because of the light. I'm gonna come over to the side here so it's a little more bright here. So I put the light here. This is like a neon pink here. I think YouTube's gonna make it like a little, it's just a little bit. It's like a neon pink all around, and then the purple table, you go from the darkest of purples to here to always like create to pink. Now, of course, you can't make purple into pink, so I had to really, mix it up. And then over here, this kind of like this is called Radiance. I like this color because this color kind of looks like something you see on a dress. You know what I'm saying? That's why I made that color. And then down here, that's just a cherry. That's just a little cherry. And of course, I put my name on it. And this was done, both paintings were done in an art class I did in Coppin. I actually got an A for both of these, believe it or not. I think I have a nick for painting stuff. I like to paint and make colors look nice and pretty. I'm going to tell you about the difficulties of these paintings for each one. For both paintings, for me, it was just, I was getting frustrated with the last painting that you saw because I didn't know how to do, how do you call it? I forget already. I didn't know how to paint with that little scalpel. But with this, I paint with all brushes. This is all brushes, Every single thing from the table to, well, all this was that pencil at first. You gotta draw it out. Draw it out, people. It's not that hard. Don't be an idiot. Dude. All this is brushes, so this is easier for me to brush. And I had to get it, but the difficulty for when I was brushing was trying to get rid of those air bubbles, because air bubbles, you gotta do back and forth in order to get the air bubbles out. But I don't really see any air bubbles here. So I guess that was it. But the best thing about this is that it didn't take long to do both paintings. It actually took me about like 2 days tops. And it was all at the classroom, so that was good for me. I couldn't bring this stuff home because this whole entire room would be a mess. Then it already is now. So that's pretty much it for the craft haul. Now, let me take this coat off and talk to you guys. Enjoy, doing stuff like this. Let me take this hot ass coat off. Can't wait till spring gets here, I swear. Oh. I forgot. I actually forgot. Happy St. Patrick's Day to every single body who does celebrate. Damn. Take that off. Alright. So that was the craft haul. That was a lot for me because I had to pretty much wing it because I did not know what to say to you guys about my paintings. I'm not a really big fan of showing off a lot of things because I don't know how people would judge me. But when I got reviews for it, when I was in the art class, I think people got, it's a lot of like bright colors. And I'm a very bright person. But when it came to that other painting, the one where it was called Kingdom, it was around the time my grandmother passed. So I was definitely in a very dark mood. And my art teacher, I guess he could see it. So I guess that's why he wanted me to bring that out of me. I was always bright. So shy, but I was very, very bright. When I made the painting, that was when my grandma was here. That's when I was happy. So I guess when I did the kingdom painting, I was in a very dark place. And it was dark. Extremely dark. All those colors were dark. My grandma would have been 87 within 2 months. I'll explain it now because I want to get this off my chest. I am in so much pain right now. And I want to explain it to you guys because there's no one else I can explain it to. Because every time I try to explain it, I get tensed up and I get angry and I want to throw things. So hopefully I won't throw things while I'm doing this video. Okay? And don't worry about this. This is my coat. And whatever. So, yeah. Okay. September 11th, of course, we all know, is the day that we lost a lot of people in the attack on the Twin Towers. And that's why I was in, it was not during the art class, thank God. It was a Wednesday. And I was in my journalism class. And I just remember looking outside and just thinking to myself, everything is just so fucking calm. It was a great day. It was warm. Everybody was chilling. I saw everybody outside on campus looking good. You know what I mean? And I went home feeling like $1,000,000 because everything was okay. Now, at the time, my grandma was in a facility, rehabilitation center, because she had another stroke. So she was in the hospital first. Then they moved her to a different wing of the hospital, and then they sent her to a rehabilitation center. Wasn't a great decision, but it was either that or a hospice, and we was not going to do a hospice. So I'm glad we did a rehabilitation center. So at least she'll be better enough to just come home. I do remember not wanting to visit her because I'm used to seeing her in a better, healthier state, more lighter, more efficient. So, yeah. It was just a regular day. Everything was supposed to be normal. We got the call. The call around 8 o'clock from the rehabilitation center. She wasn't breathing. She was coughing and wheezing. And they said, we'll see if we can, help her out, but if something happens, we'll call you back. 2 hours later, I heard my mother scream from her room. I wanted to know what the heck was going on. And that's when my brother told me. That's when she told me she was gone. I screamed at the top of my fucking lungs. Because I knew God was not going to give her one more year. And I guess she had to go up and be with him. And I know that, when you're talking about someone who was not here, you're supposed to be crying and stuff. I've already done my crying, okay? That crying stage is over. But what really did me in was not seeing her in the rehabilitation center, not moving at all. What really did me in was next week was when all the family came, and that's when I realized, yeah, it was that serious. Then the next week of that particular September, the week of my birthday, we had to have a funeral. And what really did me in was seeing her in the casket. Like, I lost my best friend. Like, I'm looking at my best friend, my confidant, in a casket. I'm looking at my confidant. I'm looking at my foundation, my happy place in a casket. Not, my legs just gave out on me. And that was the day that I wanted to give up. I wanted to not be around people. Like, not fucking think about being around people. Like, seriously, just throwing in the towel and let the days go by and just let it happen. Because what was the point of it all anymore? Her funeral was on the 17th, 2 days for my birthday.
What a way to start your birthday week. Just bury the person that you love. Fucking casket. Buried on the 24th. I was 20. She died. I'm now 21. I wanted to hear "Don't Get Too Drunk." I wanted to hear all that from her. I wanted to hear her sing happy birthday to me. When I officially became quote unquote weak. But she's singing to me. She sang me when I came home with a headache at 1 o'clock in the morning. But I thought I would stop grieving. But I guess when you do grieve, you are supposed to feel all weird and stuff, and you're supposed to feel all just like it's crashing. Everything's supposed to crash. But nothing crashed. You know, I'm hurting now. I used to kick that shit out. Now I can't kick it out no more. It's ridiculous. $80, $85. She was 85 years old. I want her to make it to see 100. Just so I can say, you've been here half a century. But I guess when it's time to go, it's time to go. It's not going to be flowers and candy when it's your time. I used to be scared to die young. Like, who wants to live fast and die young now? I'm seeing the world that I'm living in today, and I'm just seeing nothing but chaos. You got idiots killing other idiots just because they owe them $2. You could have got $2 from selling candy. You got police officers who shoot first and ask questions later. You got these new moms who don't even know how to fucking take care of a kid. Because they're a kid themselves. Like, I never thought I would see the day where I'll be talking about how stupid this generation is. This generation is idiotic. Their idols are Bobby Shmurda, fucking it's like it's an icon to these clowns. You know? There's no respect. There's no respect for elders anymore. Elders getting knocked out by young kids because the elder looked at them funny. Like, really? You're not that special. And I never thought I'd see the day where idiots are just going to be idiots and do whatever the hell they want to and get thrown in jail all for a flag. All for your colors. Like your colors, cuz, like, really? You want to earn respect? Treat someone with respect to get respect. It takes respect to get respect. And they don't believe in it no more. Because nobody respects anybody no more. And the older generation not helping because they think, oh, they're grown and they can help themselves. No, we're going to need more help. This new generation is lost. And we're not doing anything to help them. Am I reaching somebody? Am I getting this? It's quiet in here because I finally said something. Then I got you motherfuckers listening. Like people need help. People need help. Hello? Help. Do something. Generation's in trouble.